Hola, ¿qué tal? Bueno, tuvimos oportunidad de platicar con Luc Besson, director de la película Valerian. Una mesa redonda, yo le hice 3 preguntas, las cuales van a escuchar a continuación. La primera es sobre el público. Me llamó mucho la atención que a mis 2 talibanes de 10 y de 13 años la película les gustó mucho más que a toda la cantidad de adultos mayores de 20. Y le pregunto obviamente si no tiene a lo mejor considerado el hecho de que pudiera convertirse en una nueva película, no de culto, pero sí una nueva película dirigida a un público infantil. Vamos a ver qué contestó. Y después le hago 2 preguntas más. Una es sobre Eric Serra, el gran músico que es pareja de muchísimas películas con él. ¿Por qué no está en esta? Y obviamente también sobre el trabajo de la edición. Así es de que vamos a escuchar la conversación con Luc Besson.
I'm not looking for an audience. I'm making a film. I'm making my painting.
Okay.
You never know who will see the... You will always find someone 70 years old who hate the film, and another 70 years old who love the film, and the same for 10 years old. So by the way, the kids, did they like it?
They love it. I have a 13 year, Aranza 13, Silvestre 10. Silvestre understand everything. I have a little confused on several plots, for example. And today at the breakfast, he told me, "Let me explain to you the film Valerian," and he fell in love
You know
with the
what's
film
interesting?
character.
On our way, as an adult, we used to this kind of format, and then we used to this, and we used to that, and then we end up by sometimes losing even the taste, you know. And we see so much like big. To take an example, like big Hollywood sci-fi film, there's almost like once a week, and it's the same model. It's about the supremacy of America, saving the poor people like we are, Mexican and French, and we think it's normal after a while. But a kid, everything is new. They are sponges. So if you say 1 + 1 = blue, they will say, "Oh my God, I love that." You know.
Yes.
So they're in a way much more open than us, and the more we are in a society, and the more we are taken by it. Even me, and as an artist, you now, this is amazing, you have to fight to protect yourself. It's almost like we are fighting against commercials. So we are obliged now to protect ourselves just to be creative, which is kind of amazing. I make films to have a reaction. So Valerian is taking a lot of risk because it's not at all what Hollywood is doing right now, for sure. And that's why they try to kill him so much, by the way, because it destabilized the thing. But the film opens in a couple of countries around the world, and the reaction is way different.
Even by the reviews.
Yeah, the reviews are almost the same. Yeah,
It's the same.
it's very positive around the world.
Yep.
But I don't mind to have the thing is today we have one thing called internet. Okay, so there's 2 billion of critics. You have to deal with it. It's fine. Everybody has an opinion. Great, have an opinion. The film is based in one day. In the morning, he say you forgot my birthday. At the end, he say happy birthday. It's just one day. So you have the arc of the characters, the emotional day, you know, the evolution of the character during the day. All this is defined in one day. It took me 7 years to do one day. And that's the challenge. It's like this, how not to forget one thing between this scene and this scene when sometimes it's 2 years between the 2 scenes. And you design one thing and then you see the final thing 4 years later. So that was the challenge, is to manage the 24 hours in 7 years. You know, that was the challenge.
Where is Eric Serra? How it was to not working with Eric in this film, for this film?
Oh no, that's easy. I mean, I know Eric since I'm 17 years old.
Yes, of course.
And after 25 years, we're like an old couple. We don't talk to each other. We don't do anything together. There's a moment where I never choose Eric because he was my friend. I always choose Eric because he was good. So after a while, you need to put some distance to be able to reinvent each other. So since a couple of films, I do one with Eric, one without Eric. You know, and this time it's good because when he come back, he has something to give me, he has something to prove, and he has to earn the thing, and which is good. So it's just a way of surprising each other and making us alive, you know.
Some directors say that editing is the painful part for making a film. For you, editing is a painful part?
No, not at all. No, the editing is, you write your script, you extract the matter, and then you rewrite your script. So you write with words, you rewrite with images. Okay, so it's the same. The length, the cut, the line, you take these words rather than the image. And on this film, the editing was on the set. So when I finished to shoot the thing, I can walk, go over there, it was already in. And I can see if it's too slow, too long, or too close or not. So I was doing another one to be sure that it fits in the editing. So I finished the editing 2 days after the shooting. It was done. And we have to do it this way because the special effects are so long that they were asking me for 18 months after the end of the shooting. So I have to give them already the shots so they can work on it. So
thank you.
I taught him how to do that.